So what is dynamic range and why is it so important? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. It's coming up. Hey everyone, Steve here from Learn Online Video, and today I just want to jump straight into this one. I want to talk about dynamic range because knowing what it is, understanding it and using it correctly is crucial in capturing the best image possible. So what is dynamic range? Well, put simply, it's your camera's ability to successfully capture both the brightest and the darkest parts of an image, or the highlights and the shadows. Take this very setup here, for example. This is a very common scenario. Right now I've got a window here and I want to shoot some video or take a photograph in this room. Now, to best demonstrate this, I'm going to switch over to my iPhone. So here I am in front of this window here, but the problem is that we can't see out the window. It's completely overexposed. So much so, in fact, that it's solid white. So we've lost all of that information. There's no detail there whatsoever. We can't get that back. So if I now tap the screen and expose for the outside like this, now we can see outside the window, but now my face is too dark. So do we expose for the outside or do we expose for the inside? And this is dynamic range. It's your camera's ability to successfully capture both the brightest parts and the darkest parts of your image. Here's another situation you might find yourself in. Take this field, for example. Half of it is being hit with the sunlight, whilst the other half is in the shade. Do we expose for the field or do we expose for the shade? And this is up to you, it's down to your creative decision, but as a rule, always correctly expose your subject or focal point, or whatever it is that you want your audience to be looking at. You need to be shooting in manual mode to be able to control this. Do not shoot in auto. You don't want your camera deciding your exposure for you. Now, dynamic range is measured in stops, and you want to have the highest amount possible for the best dynamic range. Now, what's the fix to these situations, or how can we avoid them to make the process as easy as possible? Well, the first thing you need to ask yourself is, do you need to have the window behind you? In this case, no. So by simply repositioning, moving the camera, changing your composition, just like that, we now have a nice, evenly lit shot. And this is key to helping fix any dynamic range problems you might have with your image. Try to create a nice, evenly lit environment. Make life easier on not only your camera, but yourself. You don't want your camera fighting against shadows and highlights. You could close the curtains to create a nice, evenly lit environment within the room. You could add more light to the room to try and match it with the outside. There are many things you could do to help with dynamic range. But if you're running gun and don't have time to be blocking out light or adding more light to a room, then remember, always expose correctly your subject or focal point. Sometimes you're just going to need to accept that you're going to lose some detail in your highlights or your shadows. So I hope this video has helped. If it did, let me know by hitting the old thumbs up button. And if you'd like to see more content just like this, you can subscribe by clicking the icon below. And if you'd like to watch another video, learn some more, you can do that by clicking over there. But that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.